All right, so now we're gonna look at a way to set up a sweep that I like. It's a really classic half guard sweep. Wrestlers call it like leg riding. And we're basically going to work from the position that we just achieved after I escaped the smashed out half guard. So I have some sort of knee shield going on right here. It can be Z guard, it can be lined up here, it can be like my shin up in her armpit, my foot's hooking, kind of whatever knee shield that you like to play. And then my arms and my frames will be controlling the distance. So right here, I want to get up to my elbow. So this helps a lot. If I get the underhook here, it's pretty easy to get past still. She's still got a lot going on, and I don't really have any structure. For me to do the sweep I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to get up on my elbow anyways, and it's really hard once she starts getting this overhook or this. You want to posture up a little bit, Mona? This whizzer on my underhook. That's gonna make it hard to get up to my elbow. So if I can, while I'm here, I try to get up to my elbow first. It's going to make it much easier to shoot my underhook in an effective way. So when I shoot the underhook, I don't like to keep the shield in. That compromises my hip, and it compromises this frame. So I'm going to have to kind of commit. So my elbow is touching my thigh right now, and when my underhook goes, or when my frame goes, my underhook's going to follow. And my shoulder is going to go right into her hip right here, and her lower abdomen. When I pummel for underhooks, I don't like to extend my arms. That's when she's going to beat me with the whizzer. She's going to take an angle on me. So I want to let my shoulder hit her body, and then the arm reaches around. I like to grab the belt in this case. So I'm here. This goes. I knock her with my shoulder, and then my hand reaches. In this case, I'm grabbing the hip. I think it's even better to grab the belt. You'll also notice that I went from my elbow to my hand. That's really nice. This gives me a lot of mobility. It helps take weight off my hip. So I still have her hooked with my right leg right here. I'm curling my toes and keeping her leg trapped and actually giving her a little bit of pressure. So I need to switch my hook now. So it's going to be really hard to get up and sweep with this hook right here. So let's rotate. The leg work in this case looks like this. I catch her leg with my heel, and I take the other hook out. And then I pull my heel to my glute. Sorry if that was hard to hear, but mostly you just needed to see the leg work. So I'm up on my hand. Also notice my hip drops in tight. And look at the angle of our spines. They're almost parallel right now. And my head doesn't go across her body. My head's right up under her chin in this case. My ear's right up against her shoulder. And that, try to put me down flat on the mat, Mona. It's really hard. If she has a perpendicular angle on me, put me on the mat. My back goes to the mat. My underhook's compromised. We're here and here. We switch our hook. So a big mistake I see right here is people trying to get up. Try to pull this leg out. If I sprawl my hips to the floor while keeping my heel engaged towards my glute and drive forward, her knee is just going to go right over my shin. And I'm going to move over my shin like a hinge. I keep the heel engaged the whole time. Even when I come up, notice my heel's still pulling up. So locks down her hip. It's really hard for her to move right now. Now, my right leg, windshield wipers, and traps. I tripod and pass to the weak side. I don't want to pass towards the strong side right here. I'll have frames, and I'll end up having to pass her her half guard. I want to work towards her back or towards side control. I want to go to the side where her frames and her structure aren't. So here, framing up to the elbow, underhook, solid angle, parallel spines. Leg work, switch the hooks, engage the heel towards the glute. Now sprawling my hips, moving over the shin like a hinge. The knee pops right over. I keep a strong posterior chain. My head's driving the whole time. Now I windshield wiper. I don't let this leg go till the other one comes over. So it's a 2-on-1 right now. Into the mat, tripod, pass to the weak side. One more time without me talking. And that's half guard sweep, also known as the old school sweep. Thanks, guys.